Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone on this amazing, beautiful, sunny Sunday? Excited. So listen, I wanted to come on. I just finished a YouTube video. For those that don't know, I do a YouTube video weekly for the most part. There are some weeks where, like last week, I wasn't able to do one because I was on a retreat. But nonetheless, I've been talking about living in God's love and living in God's love and allowing the Holy Spirit to be your leader, your teacher, and your guide in your marriage. And what I just want to share with you all is that if you're constantly frustrated in your marriage and you're constantly overwhelmed, you're constantly feeling outcast, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling burdened down, you're feeling that you don't want to be in that space anymore. I want to encourage you to live in God's spirit. I just finished a video and I want you all to check out my YouTube channel. You can just go to YouTube and type in Treal Ravenel, TrealRavenel. And I talked about this extensively of what it looks like to live in God's light and to live in God's spirit. And I just want to give you a synopsis of it. What I do know is that if you're constantly in a place of overwhelm and frustration, when you allow the Spirit of the Lord to lead your life as a wife, you will eliminate a lot of that stuff. You will learn how to live in the peace of God and in the presence of God. Hey, Jill. Hey, Bathsheba. I'm going to say that again. You will learn how to live in the peace of God and in the peace of God in your marriage, the joy of God. But if you're trying to do it in your own strength, and you're trying to figure out from the natural perspective what you can do to make things better, to make things right, to turn things around, you're going to stay frustrated. I had a wife that reached out to me, and unfortunately, her and her husband have been going through some hard times, and he's presented her with divorce papers. Now she's distraught. She's at a place where she doesn't know what to do. And one thing I told her, I said, you have to continue to live in God's light. You have to be the light that you want to see in him, regardless if he's already submitted these papers to you. At the end of the day, he's a soul. And I believe sometimes we forget that when we're talking with our loved ones, and if they don't know Christ, or if they're not living in the light and the love of Christ, that it is our responsibility to be the light because they are a soul. So it is our responsibility to show them Jesus through our actions, through our character, through our behavior, through our activities. It is our responsibility. Now, does that guarantee that he's not going to divorce her or going to go through with divorce? No, that's no guarantee. But the guarantee is that you would have demonstrated Christ's love. The guarantee is that you would have been the light that cannot be hidden, a light that can drown out every form of darkness. Because if you're going to be moved because things are happening that is beyond your control, if you're going to be moved because you're being handed papers or you're being told that you're not wanted or you're not loved anymore, if you're going to be moved by these things, how then can you witness to your husband or anybody else for that matter? I get feelings. Hey, sis. Hey, Mika. I get feelings. I get emotions. I get all of that. And I get that, oh, Tro, you don't know what I'm going through because you're not going through that or you haven't experienced that. I've experienced a lot. I know what it feels like to be rejected by my husband. I know what it feels like to be abandoned by my husband. I know what that feels like. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. So it may not be to the extent or the dynamics of what you are experiencing, but I know the feeling. God has allowed me to experience so much to be able to minister to you, to share with you, to help you through this time. And what I can tell you is that when you hold on to God's love and you are being the light, even when darkness is all around you, you can change that situation or you will change in that situation. Because sometimes, let's just be honest, the situation may not change, but God may be changing you in the situation. So I ask you the question, what is God trying to teach you in it? I was talking to my husband just yesterday, and our dog ended up eating something that was poisonous. So he had to take Amber, my dog, many of you know Amber, to the vet, and he, just was a little bent out of shape about that. So what I told him, I said, honey, look at the lesson in it. Look at what God is trying to teach you, even in the middle of this. What can you be? What can God be showing you? Can God be teaching you how to be patient? Can God be showing you how to trust Him when things are not going your way? Because he was working at home and working on his sermon because he had to preach today, and he just felt like his day was interrupted and disrupted because now he had to stop and take this dog to the vet. So many things were happening, and he felt like, okay, why is this happening when I'm just trying to move in the light of God? But I say that to you, even you may be doing all that you can. And you may be saying, okay, God, why is this happening? I'm trying to move in the light of Christ. And these things are still happening in my marriage. These things are still happening and I don't understand it. But I'm going to encourage you to continue to be the light. I'm going to encourage you to look at the lesson. What is God trying to teach you? Again, is it patience? Is it learning how to be more understanding? Is it learning how to be more focused? What is he trying to show you? What is he trying to get to you? What is he trying to get through you? Ask yourself the question. So before you complain, before you, get all worked up about whatever is going on, before you get bent out of shape, before you turn on God or start turning on people, before you get an attitude, before you allow frustration to overwhelm you, before you allow overwhelm to overwhelm you, before you allow yourself just to get in this mode where you don't want to live anymore, where you feel non-existent, where you feel like you're not being appreciated, where you feel like you're not being valued, where you feel like your voices does not matter, where you even may feel like God is not hearing you because things are not moving fast enough or in the way that you want them to move. What is the lesson that God is trying to teach you? Even if your marriage is going through, is God trying to teach you to trust Him in the midst of the adversity? In the midst of the challenge, is God trying to show you that I am here with you always, even until the end of time? Is He trying to show you that He is your Jehovah Shammah, that He is there, that you shouldn't put your husband, your kids, or anybody else before Him? What is He trying to show you? Things may not be happening for a reason. And I'm not saying that it's happening for a reason, but just in case it is, just in case God is permitting these things to happen, He's allowing these things to happen because He knows that it's not going to break you. He knows that it's not going to kill you. And the people used to say, what doesn't kill you only make you stronger. Do you need to be stronger in the Lord? What is it you need from God on this day? What is it you need from God? This is not about what your marriage needs from God. What do you need from God as a wife? How do you need to be strengthened in the Lord? How does your faith need to be strengthened and grow in the Lord? How do you need to learn to be more disciplined and be more attentive in the Lord? How do you need to be more present in the Lord? What are the things that God is trying to show you, even in the midst of all of the craziness, all of the things that you don't understand? What is God trying to show you? What is He trying to teach you? What is He trying to get to you? Be in the God's light. Live in God's light. Dwell in God's light. Allow God's love to overcome you and be filled with His Spirit. Being filled with God's Spirit is praising Him. Being filled with His joy. Being thankful for who He is. And in all things giving thanks, not for all things, but in all things giving thanks. Because this is the will of the Lord concerning you, concerning your life. In the name of Jesus. Yes. What is He trying to show you? So listen, I just wanted to come on and share that with you. Please go check out my YouTube channel. All you have to do is go on YouTube and you can put my name in, Cheryl Ravenel, subscribe, share my YouTube channel. Every week I'm doing videos and I'm sharing, just different strategies. And then cause transformation in your marriage. That's my story. That's what I want to share with you. That's what I've seen the hand of God do even in my own life, even in my own marriage. I want to share that with you. And I also want to share with you that on April 20th from 10 to noon, I'm hosting a Wives Who Win masterclass. And this masterclass is all focused on going deeper. So listen, if you have not registered for this class, I ask you to go register to bit.ly/www masterclass March. I'm going to type it in here just so you have that information. Go register for this class. I'm believing God. I'm believing that this class is going to be sold out. There are only 25 spots available. I believe eight or nine people already got their ticket. But I'm believing God that this class is going to sell out. We are going to be going deeper. This is going to be an interactive session. It's going to be a call and response session. It's going to be a discussion session, and we have a great activity that we're going to do together, because I want to show you how to go deeper. And this activity is going to help you do just that. So it's going to be interactive. It's not going to be a lecture, but it's going to be interactive, where you're going to get a chance, an opportunity to talk, to share, to ask questions, to respond to questions if that's what you desire to do. And we are going to have an amazing time. But most importantly, you're going to walk away with tools and resources on how to be a better wife and how to transform your life so you can transform your marriage. So I put the link there, you guys. So it's bit.ly. I kind of messed up on that. I put a comma, but it's bit.ly /WWW Masterclass March. Listen, if you can't make it, you can't be there, but you're saying, you know what, Cheryl, I want to bless somebody else to be there. You can go and register there on that link, or you can cash at me. So if you're saying, you know what, I want to come, but I'm not trying to pay those fees, and I normally don't do this, but hey, I get it. You can cash at me $25, and I'll make sure that you're registered and that you have a spot that's holding for you. So I hope to see you all on the 20th. I'm taking my time out to come and share with you guys. Oh, yay, Mika. I'm flying in to come and share with you guys and spend that 2 hours with you. We're going to have like refreshments, materials going to be provided. I also have a surprise. I have two young ladies, two wives that'll be coming and sharing some things with you as well. So I'm super duper excited about what God is doing. I'm super duper excited about marriages and what God is going to do even through your marriage, because I believe that because of your obedience, I believe because you take advantage of things like watching a video like this, being subscribed to the YouTube channel, and then coming to a masterclass, that God is going to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think, because he loves you just that much. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.